It's Katinaza here. Just loading into the Space Engineers game we tried to record play for. Messed up entirely, so instead going to give you a tour of what we've done so far in the world. And hopefully learn from our mistakes and can suit energy is like, okay, cool. Can we have, there we go. Although we can't actually see how much suit energy we've got, so just gonna hit that for a little bit. This is our landing pod that has been very mildly cannibalized. We pulled some steel blocks off the side here to start with the construction of this. We also pulled some material off the seat there. Yeah, so we did that to help build the base. We then laid out the base and then did a lot of mining in here. So we mined out, well, first we mined out down this way, mining out a load of stone so that it could be refined. Then we mined out some silicon from there, and then using that mined out material and some bits from a couple unknown signals, we put together a basic assembler, a basic refinery, and on top of this stack of interior walls, a wind turbine. And now we have a small functional base that is hopefully managing to put the extra silicon in. Production it's not managed yet. Missing items. There's definitely the iron available for it. I'm not sure what it thinks it's missing. No, okay, it's used all the iron. It's built 14 steel plate already. Okay, yeah, so it is now missing items. So yeah, that's what we've got so far. Here's a very basic base. And then the goal at some point soon is to probably continue to cannibalize this and build a little rover so that we can go out and find an actual iron ore deposit and a cobalt deposit so that we can upgrade, an iron ore deposit so that we can actually build things with reasonable speed. Because mining stone for iron is incredibly slow, and quite frankly, we don't want to be stuck doing that any longer than we have to. And a cobalt deposit so that we can build the bigger and better assembler, and which requires some metal grids, and just importantly, the bigger and better refinery, which requires even more metal grids. Which, if you we go into here and go to production, if you look at what metal grids need, they need some iron, some nickel, and some cobalt. And iron and nickel we can get from the stone, but we cannot get cobalt from stone. We're not running any useful mods, and in fact, the one mod that improves stone yield doesn't even provide cobalt. It does provide platinum, which is useful for some things, and gold, which is really useful, although admittedly we can't use either of them in the basic assembler. But yeah, no, we're stuck where we landed because we had a mishap on landing and our landing pod rolled over, which means we can't fly it away to find better starting resources than silicon and ice. Now, ice is good to have, but it's not that good. The only reason it's really useful is so we can do things like fly over to the unknown signal, which we're going to do now. Going to skim along the ground whilst we're going. Magnesium, okay. Got a magnesium deposit. Magnesium is only really useful for firearms, which, given we don't have any hostiles on, we turned off wolves because they're janky, buggy messes. And we're playing vanilla, so there's no NPC ships to worry about. At least not on the ground. Might be some up in space, I suppose. Some random encounters. I think those have been added at some point. Yeah. So a nickel deposit might have. Hopefully when we fly back we'll spot that nickel deposit again. Although you can get nickel from stone, so not that useful. Is that Ice Lake? Might be an ice lake. That's useful. If we ever want to go to space, that's useful. Oh, this is a nightmarish. This is an annoying unknown signal. one of the ones that rolls away. So just going to try and cannibalize it for parts until it stops rolling away. This is frustrating to do, but hopefully can stop this thing rolling. It does mean we're probably not going to get hold of anything useful from it, but there we are. If this would just stop rolling, that'd be excellent. Honestly, I'm not sure this is worth it. I'm never sure these are. Unknown signals are barely worth it most of the time, especially the ones that do annoying things like this. The ones that with thrusters on them are worth chasing down because it's one of the early ways to get metal grids is by cannibalizing their thrusters, and it saves you having to find cobalt if you find enough of them. Although finding enough of them is difficult. Right, let's just try overtaking this. No, okay. No, we can't keep up a sprint and keep up the grinder at the same time. So as you can tell, this has wasted us a lot of time here. So this was almost certainly not worth it. There we go, got the gyroscope. No, there must be a second gyroscope. Great. Really thought that would solve the problem, but no, there's two gyroscopes. I'm gonna leave it. It's not worth it anymore. Spent too much time on it. Just gonna head home. Probably have missed out on that whatever deposit spotted on the way. Oh well. It'll despawn in 12 minutes. It's not gonna clutter up the world. See if we spot any deposits. Hopefully we spot an iron deposit, but didn't spot one on the way in, so probably not. Yeah, don't know. You seem what the most annoying respawn pods. Oh, what's this? Silicon. It's not worth marking. We've got silicon by the base, and we've found another silicon and magnesium deposit. So, yeah, really not worth it. Silicon is honestly one of the easiest things to get from stone, and you don't need that much for it. And we've got a deposit right by base. So yeah, another silicon deposit is about as useful as just dirt because we've got probably quite a large deposit right by base. Oops, that was bad landing. Oh well. I will catch you all later. This system signing out. Hope to catch you all next week. Please do remember to like, subscribe, comment, especially if you've got any questions you want answered. Be happy to answer them either in the comments or in another video. So catch you all next week.